Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's gmcrigger. Hope you guys are all doing well. For those of you who don't know, I'm born and raised in North Idaho and have always lived downtown Coeur d'Alene. But with all these new neighborhoods and subdivisions going up and things like the condos downtown and the resort, there hasn't been a lot of room and opportunity for any new building going on. And that's been limiting our inventory and causing this crazy real estate market that we've seen the past couple of years here in North Idaho. So today, I just want to make a quick, short video going deeper into that subject and talking about some of those other driving factors for our crazy real estate market. Okay, so starting off with number one, and that's the current land opportunities that we have to build with right now. And most of the building here in Coeur d'Alene had all gone on in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And it really all started from the very first people that had moved up to this area. And, the people that came here to mine and log, all of their homes were built alongside Coeur d'Alene Lake, the Spokane River, and Tubbs Hill. So all those neighborhoods down here quickly came after that. And that eliminated a lot of open space and land for building. And we have such a high demand right now for these modern homes with very little space. And, when you look at Coeur d'Alene Lake, it's a very large lake for sure, but it's surrounded by mountains like a valley would be, so it's, as it's not the most pristine and good location for building on. You'd have to cut down a lot of trees, carve in roads, and it's just not the most ideal situation. And plus we have a huge highway running right alongside Coeur d'Alene Lake. So it's very difficult right now to build and find more land for the such high demand we have in the real estate market. So another two huge overlooked factors that I personally think about quite a bit is the first one is people that have lived here, especially downtown Coeur d'Alene, that have lived here for a while are turning some of their current homes into Airbnbs. And not only their current home, but sometimes they're buying multiple of them and they're turning them into rentals, for hotel rentals, Airbnbs. And because it's a very prized location down here, being next to the lake and Tubbs Hill and having the resort right there and everything that downtown has to offer. So of course, it's a very good location to host something like that, an Airbnb, but it's eliminating a lot of family rentals and first-time home buyer homes, which can be a struggle. And another thing is a lot of these people are staying in their homes a lot longer than they used to. If they decide to sell their house, the problem that we're running into is where are they going to go? And if they sell their house, get some money for it, and they plan on purchasing another home, are they going to get outbidded and then be forced to move somewhere different? And it's just kind of a mess with that. So people are kind of saying, hey, instead of selling our home, why don't we just stay here where we're at and fix this place up into our dream home? We might as well stay where we're at with this crazy real estate market. So people are staying in their homes a lot longer. The older people that live here, they've been here and locally grew up here, are staying in their homes quite a bit longer. So that's eliminating a lot of open availability and inventory for North Idaho and Coeur d'Alene. So since real estate is such a sought after and savvy investment and a very high asset for all people, a lot of these investors and banks in this high inflation time are going in and purchasing a lot of would-be first-time homebuyer homes and holding on to them in this time. So that's also eliminating, that's what we've seen a lot here in Coeur d'Alene, that these investors and larger banks and corporations have purchased multiple homes and not sure what they plan on doing with them. But like I said, since it's such a high asset for most people, they're holding on to them a lot longer and they're getting all pulled up by these larger investors. So another major thing that we've seen, especially the past couple of years, is all the lumber and material shortage that we've had here nationwide, not only in North Idaho, but all over the place. And all the lumber that goes into framing and copper, that's another essential item used for building, has all been on the back burner. And there hasn't been a lot of, new supply of that. There was things like the OSB and plywood, like the gluing manufacturers for that, shut down during COVID. Luckily, this past winter, though, things had ramped up, places had opened up again more, like these bigger companies, making that material and shipping that material. That has kind of ramped up a little bit. So hopefully, that won't affect us too bad, but not only that with the material shortage, but the job shortage as well. Last September, there was about 300,000 job openings for construction. And so most people, for whatever reason, weren't working at the time or, didn't want to work, for whatever reason. So that was another huge issue that we ran into for building. And the University of Idaho came out with a study a few weeks ago stating that the backlog of building that we have going on is out about 10 years. So as you see, it's a little unrealistic to get caught up at the moment right now. So with, some of those building material shortage that we had, the job shortages and no opportunity for building on this land, no land opportunity, and you could see some of those factors will add up big time in this supply and demand time that we're seeing right now. So hopefully this year, we have building going on. These larger builders around here locally, I know, are trying to, setting goals, for, a certain amount of homes they want to get done this year and are looking to get done this year. So hopefully they'll be able to hit those goals, or at least come close to them, and some of this demand for homes and moving to this area will kind of shorten and lessen over time, and that's what we hope for. So if you guys plan on purchasing or buying a home in North Idaho within the next couple of years, just plan on and expect that supply and demand factor still playing into things. And like I said, hopefully it doesn't last that long, but with everything that I just explained, the market and just the high demand for moving here, it's still definitely a possibility that we'll see supply and demand really affect things in the next couple of years. So it's just something to keep in mind. But if you guys would like to know anything more about North Idaho and its real estate market, contact me. All of my information will be down below, and comment down below on any videos or questions you guys may have. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.